since yesterday's live happened to be a good live. But as y'all can tell by the title, digital marketing Q&A. Hope y'all can hear me. But yeah, just a digital marketing Q&A and talking about how to get started and how you can be consistent, how you can make consistent sales and actually be successful at selling some type of a digital product. If you are new here, my name is Lane. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I do these lives all the time. Not as often as I used to, but I still come on here, y'all. And you literally can ask whatever you want to ask as long as it's concerning online income, elevation, leveling up, making money with digital products. Ask, y'all. I think somebody asked me a question when I got off the live yesterday. Yeah, I don't know, because I be posting so much. I be posting shorts. I post lives, I also post vlogs. So I don't know what they commented on, but somebody commented on something. I don't even remember. Don't even let me get the line. Hey, BB, how are you today? But I'm trying to remember what the question was. I answered it, but I just don't remember where it was at. But I do remember answering it. I think it was somebody asked me, what did they ask? I think it was about like where to sell digital products. I don't know, something like that. Something about where to sell digital products. Anyways, y'all, like I always say, you promote digital products on social media. That's where you're promoting them at. I want to find a question, honestly, because I need to. Oh, they asked, do you resell on a website or post in Facebook? That was the question. They said, do you resell on the website or do you post in Facebook groups? And I responded, it's only so much I can respond to via text. So y'all, that whoever asked that question, if you see this live, you sell on social media. You can sell digital products in Facebook groups, but Facebook groups are tricky because depending on if that admin of that group allows you to do that. Some people don't let you self promote, right? So it depends on the type of group. But the main place that you can sell digital products is going to be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Etsy, like your actual own platform. You get on there and that's how you promote your digital product. And you have to learn the skills behind it. You have to learn the buyer psychology. You have to learn the marketing. You have to learn the sales, the positioning, the messaging. And that's where all the stuff that I be telling y'all, the different ways that y'all can get started, the courses, the programs, the ebooks, whatever it is, that's where that comes into play because that's how you learn those skills. So that way you do know how to make money with your digital product. And the thing about it is you have to make content around it. You make content around it because if you don't market and you don't post about your digital product, how are people going to know you have something for them, right? So it's the same way as if you were selling something physical, like a shirt or something. If you were selling a shirt, you would be online, you would be talking about the shirt, you would be wearing the shirt, you would be showing off the shirt, right? Think about it, y'all. Y'all overthink digital products because you can't touch it, right? So y'all like, well, what do you do? Where do you sell them? Y'all, it's the same thing. The only difference is if you had something physical, you would feel like you know exactly what to do because you have something to touch and show. So because you are selling a digital asset, or a course, an ebook, a guide, maybe you're promoting a webinar, something that people don't physically touch, but it's something super valuable that's going to help them, right? It's something that's going to help them, that's going to solve a problem that they're having. It's either going to solve a problem, it's going to make their life easier, it's going to simplify something, it's going to give them convenience. People pay for that. People pay for that all day long, right? So because you don't have anything physical that you show, that's where the content comes in, y'all. Content is just a placeholder. I don't want to say it's a placeholder because it's super important, but content is how you promote the product because I can't come on here and show you my course. I mean, I could, but I can't like show it off and you know what I mean? You can't touch it. So I make content around it. So when you see me making videos talking about UBC or my new program, the software code, or anything that I have on my store, if you see me making a short or a video and I'm talking about it, essentially the content that I'm making is how I'm promoting it. And you have to do that if you sell digital products. You have to do that if you sell anything. It's just easier with digital products, but you have to make the content. Now, can you do it faceless? Absolutely. Thank you to I ain't even finna try to mess that up. But thank you. Um, hey, what's happening here? We're talking about digital products, Maxine, and how to make money with digital products. I'm co-opening my bot. What kind of bot, Jack? I'm telling y'all right now, you say something crazy, you block. If you brand new here. If you brand new on this side of YouTube, you won't even know you block. It's gonna happen so quick. So fly right is all I can tell you. But like I said, if you're somebody who's interested in learning how to make money online, how to take back your time, how to get away from your 9 to 5, and you're trying to figure out how everybody's making money with digital products, online income, content, that's what we're talking about. If you're not interested, scroll. If you are interested, stay and ask questions, y'all. That's why I'm here. Uh, that's why I'm here. Let me go ahead and take you off because I didn't even realize you already said something crazy. But yeah, you too, you too, you too. Just slow. Um, But yeah, so that's how you do that. And I only address that first because somebody asked that question yesterday from my last live, like where do you sell digital products? Right here, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You don't have to be on all the platforms. You choose where you want to be, right? Master one platform first and then start repurposing content. And all you're doing is just making short clips. You're making videos about the product that you have. And depending on what it is you sell, depending on what niche you're in, that's what your content is going to be around, right? I'm in the wealth niche. It's one of the most popular niches. It's one of the most profitable niches. Basically teaching people how to make money because who don't want to make money? You know how many people want to learn how to make money who want to quit their damn job? Right. So it's very profitable. But there's so many other niches that are just as profitable, right? And people get into this and they automatically think, oh, I got to teach people how to make money. You actually don't have to teach people how to make money if that's not the niche you want to be in, right? If you're good at something else, if you're good at maybe cooking, you could be in that niche, right? You could be making some type of digital product that has to do with that. And it would be up to you to know what to make because that's your expertise. So you figure out what it is that you could make content around or what kind of digital product you could make that's going to make somebody who loves to cook life easier. It could simply be a digital recipe book. People will buy that, right? So stuff like that. Maybe you're into fitness and health. So you would come up with a digital asset that people who are into health and fitness, what kind of product could you make for them that's going to make their life easier? And then it's up to you to show that audience why they need your product. And if you do it well, which is marketing, sales, branding, positioning, messaging, all the skills, if you do it well, you're going to make consistent sales. That's all it is. That's it. Arnave, RV, RV, what's going on? Hello. You're from India? Okay. Thank you, Joel. So yes, y'all, like I said, if you're not here to learn how to make income online, you don't you can leave. You can leave. So yeah, that's why I come here. That's why I do these lives to pretty much show people that you don't have to be struggling. You don't have to be broke. You don't have to be upset and having to go to a 9 to 5. If you took the time to actually learn a skill that can pay you back for life, right? Hi from the UK. From the UK, yeah, and there's tons of people in the UK doing it. I've had people from the UK buy from me multiple times. So digital products, y'all, is not just the US. Like people all over the world are into digital products. It's just depending on how you buy and what you buy, you may not be able to use that product, and then you will have to do the conversion or whatever. But digital products are everywhere. Uh, the course I started with, UBC to be exact, y'all, is international. Like you can literally sell it from almost every country. I think there's only like 3 or 4 countries you can't. Don't ask me which ones because I don't know. I don't know. So it's not hard. It's not hard at all. You just have to be willing to put in the time, and you have to be willing to put in the work to learn the skills. If not, then keep doing whatever it is you're doing. If you're happy with your life, if you're fine with it, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who actually want to learn how to make income outside of just the one income they may have, right? I literally started digital marketing in 2024, and it allowed me to quit my job in 2025. So I no longer have to work for anybody. I don't have a boss. I control my full day. And that was the goal, to take back my time, to not have to work 8, 9, 10. Sometimes people even work 12 hours a day with somebody else telling me what to do and then not getting paid my worth. I don't have to do that no more, simply because I took the time, I invested in a course, and I learned and made money at the same time while I was learning, y'all. Same time I was learning, I was able to resell something that I didn't even create myself back then, right? So this is not hard. You just have to be willing to put in the time, put in the effort. But I did come on here, wanted to come back on here from yesterday and just let y'all ask questions. If y'all have questions about digital products, how to get started, what do I think, ask y'all. If it's not about that, then you're in the wrong live. What is up with y'all? Y'all be so weird. Like, I just don't get it. But anyways, Instable, thank you. Zombie. All y'all from where? All of y'all from outside of the US. YouTube be doing the most. Sometimes YouTube be giving me the right people, then sometimes they give me all the people from out of the US. I need people in the US because if you want to start with UBC, yes. But if you're trying to get started with anything that I have that I've created, I need people from the US. I mean, if y'all want to be here, y'all can, but don't be saying nothing crazy because you will get blocked. But I don't know what's up with YouTube. YouTube just lately, well, yesterday it did good, but today, I don't know. YouTube, you pushing me out. Push me out to the people who want to learn how to make money. Push me out to them. There we go. Memphis, Tennessee. Do you know about digital products? Are you interested in learning? Are you interested in starting? Do you have questions? Do I have anybody in here who is already selling the digital product and maybe you need help? Maybe you confused. Maybe you not making sales. You don't know why. That's literally what I help with. That's literally how I help. No, but yes, I'm interested. So yeah, do you know what digital products and like digital marketing is though? Or are you like brand new? Lots of love and blessings. Keys tomorrow. Always stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. But yeah, like I said, this is for people who are seriously wanting to know how to do it. Like I've been coming on here since I started back in 2024, y'all. And if you don't believe me, you can go through my channel. Watch all the videos. Literally from before I even knew what digital products was, and I hated my 9 to 5 job, right? I was stressed out. It was stressing me out. And why are you here? Mark, whatever your name is. Uh, but I was stressed out and I wanted to find a way to make money on my own. And that's how I discovered digital products. And I literally invested. Kind of still brand new. Yeah. So it's multiple ways you can learn this. Like, yeah, you can. I know you probably, well, I don't know if you have, but you may have heard people say you can go into Canva and make an ebook. You absolutely could. But the thing about that is when you're new and you're trying to like create your own digital product, most people get stuck because then they've created a product, but then now they can't sell it, right? And that's where the investment comes in. When you're invested into something that's going to teach you and it's going to give you the skills that you need so that you're able to sell the product. Me personally, when I started with a course called UBC. You may not have heard of it, Ultimate Branding Course. I literally bought it from a complete stranger on the internet. I didn't have the money, but I did payment plans. And the fact that I didn't have the money is the reason why I found a way to buy it anyway, because that was the whole point. The fact that I didn't have the money, I didn't want to live like that. I wanted to have the money. So I invested in it and ended up making $10,000 my second month. Y'all, I started in April of 2024 and I made 10K in May of 2024. And I continued to average 5 to 10K every single month while working my 9 to 5 back in 2024. And then May, what the heck is that? What kind of bug is that? Y'all don't know what this is. What? Is that an ant? I don't know. And March of 2025, I finally built up enough courage to quit my job after I did it for a whole year. Every month that I was doing it, my digital products out earned my 9 to 5 every single month. And I quit my job. I've been 9 to 5 free for over a year now. And I started because I invested in a course that gave you the right to resell it without having to create it. Making sense, y'all? So I bought a course to learn marketing, branding, sales, buyer psychology. That same course allows you to resell it and make money. So the same course that I was learning from as a beginner and making content around, somebody bought it from me eventually. And over and over and over again, I was able to make sales. And I made a lot of money doing it. So I literally didn't create a product from scratch. I was reselling UBC. So I hope that's making sense to y'all. That's why I say it's no reason to be broke. It's no reason to be struggling in 2026 when y'all can just invest in learning skills that are high income skills, and once you learn them, nobody can take them away. You're able to sell anything because it teaches you how to do that, right? And eventually I made my own course just recently. Y'all actually launched it yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yes. So I took all the knowledge that I know and I've learned over the last 2 years and built my own program, the software code. So now not only do I still have UBC in my store, which is the course I started with, I also have my own program that people can start with if they want to. And that's what it's all about. Starting somewhere, start with something that's already done so you don't got to create from scratch. Once you learn and master the skills, create your own product if you want to. I literally sold somebody else's stuff for 2 years. And that's how I made money. That's how I quit my job. That's how I became financially free. And I've been saying that since 2024. Y'all hold on. I don't know what this bug is, but I gotta kill it. I got to. I don't know what it is. What the heck is that? What is going on? That's a big, huge ant. Like, how are you getting here? It's been raining today and it's hot here in Texas. It was a huge ant. I'm new here. Okay, Leo. You got questions about digital products, digital marketing? That's what we're talking about. Lost in trance. Hopefully that answered your question. Absolutely not. If you think that, you can scroll Lost in Trance, but no. I mean, do your research. I encourage y'all to do your research if you think like that. But do your research. I ain't here to convince you though. Like I'm past the days of convincing people in the beginning. Like at this point, I'm only here to give the value, tell you how I started, also tell you how a lot of people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when y'all keep thinking stuff is a scam and a pyramid scheme, stay where you at then. I ain't trying to convince you. Back in the day I used to, but now that I've been doing this so long, I ain't trying to convince you because I know there's people out there who got sense and they start. I've helped a lot of people, right? So it's up to you. If you think that, go off and do your research. Google it. Use ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT. Ask AI. Is it that? It'll explain to you exactly what a digital product is. Go on your phone right now. Ask ChatGPT what a digital product is and how are people making so much money with it. And let it tell you, and maybe you'll believe it. I don't know. I don't know. UBC stands for Ultimate Branding Course. Ultimate Branding Course. But yeah, so yeah, I just come on here like I say to talk about it. You from Dallas? No, I'm in the Houston area. I'm not from Houston, but I'm closer to Houston. Thank you, William. New here. I have my wife follow you as well. Thank you. I don't even want to mess your name up, but thank you, Calisthenics. I know that's right. Don't try to convince either. You're right. Ask chat. Exactly. Ask Claude. Exactly. Claude the new, I call her Claudette, but she's the new one on the scene. Ask her. They'll tell you. I'm done convincing people. I don't care if you start or not. I'm just on here to tell you that you don't have to be struggling. I mainly like to help women. Men buy from me too. But if you're a female and you're out here trying to figure out where you're gonna get the next this and the next that, and you tired of struggling, maybe you just want to pay off debt. Maybe you want to be at home with your kids. Maybe you just don't want to work for nobody else like I didn't. Learn digital marketing. I'm telling you. I bought a $500 course from a complete stranger on the internet back in 2024. Changed my life. Best $500 I ever spent. Did I have $500? No, but they had what's called a firm Klarna Afterpay payment options, and that's what I did, y'all. And that same exact course that I started with is what allowed me to be able to quit my job. So yeah, if you don't believe it, look it up. And what y'all don't even realize, before UBC went affiliate, because it's affiliate now, but before UBC went affiliate, when I started in 2024, it was what's called master resale rights. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that, but it was MMR, master resale rights. If you don't know what that means, for my people here asking stupid questions, talking about is it a scam? Master resale rights means somebody created something and you can buy it and sell it as if you want to. That's it. Y'all don't even understand. For the whole first year that I had UBC, I paid $499 for the course, and every time somebody bought it from me, I made $499. Nobody made a dime but me. Now you explain to me, how is that any type of scheme, right? I literally invested money and made the same money every time I sold it. Nobody made a profit from me. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what y'all don't understand. Like, digital assets is the best way to go, because once you invest, you don't have to go out and buy inventory again like you do with physical products. You invest in learning one time. Invest in something one time that's going to either teach you what to do, how to make your own stuff, and teach you the skills, or you buy a done for you product that somebody already created and they're allowing you to resell it. Master resale rights or affiliate marketing. That's it. You don't even got to go do any work. All you need to do is learn from it and promote it if you choose to. If you don't want to promote it, you don't have to, because the main reason you should be buying a course like UBC anyway is to learn the skills that it teaches you so you can eventually quit your job too and make money. The fact that they allow you to make money from it and you didn't make it is just a bonus. But only a person that has good sense is gonna realize that. The ones who don't, it's nothing I can do to help you. It's nothing I can do to help you. Hopefully y'all get that. If not, I don't know how to break that down anymore. Do you think that works for different? Absolutely. Do your research. Y'all, does it work for different cultures? Like, everybody from all over the world. I've seen people from everywhere do digital marketing and make money. That's that when y'all ask stuff like that, I'm not mad at the question because I told y'all to ask questions, but I know, like, when y'all ask stuff like that, y'all have no clue about digital marketing. Because if you just get on social media and you look and you start looking at it, eventually the algorithm will push you content like that. Y'all, there's people, I follow people who made millions in like a year or two. And the crazy thing is, when I first started, and the very first time I heard about digital products, my first uh my first thought when I seen it too, because I saw people with the income shots and all of that talking about how much money they made. Like, my very first thought was, wow, what kind of mess is this they done made up? Because you know why? Because I wasn't used to that kind of income. I was a 9 to 5 woman, a 9 to 5 girl, and if you work a 9 to 5, you have that mindset like, oh, you got to work this amount of hours to make this amount of money. And if you see anybody else on the internet doing the opposite, you automatically thinking scam. And only a smart person is going to do their research and realize quickly that it's not a scam. Only the dummies are going to keep saying scam month after month after month, year after year. You're going to get left behind. Like, I thought it too, but I instantly got out of it because you know what I did? I have a phone, I have Google. You do your own research. That's why some of y'all will never be successful, because y'all lazy. Y'all want somebody to tell y'all everything. The fact that I'm on here answering questions is a bonus. But if you ask me something and I tell you, and it's something you want to know more, and I'm not here to ask, get your ass on ChatGPT and ask. Why are you waiting around? Like, information is free now. People pay for convenience. They're paying for the convenience. That's what y'all don't get. Yeah, I could have took a long time to go find all this information. Oh, you can go here. Y'all go. You can go on YouTube. You can do this. Yeah, you can. How the fuck long is it gonna take you to do it though? And how are you gonna know what the hell you looking for if you brand new? Of course, it's on the internet. You're paying for the fact that somebody else is giving it to you in a package, and you don't gotta go do your research. You getting it all in one program. Somebody already did all the work and they're giving it to you so you can learn. That costs money. That's somebody's time. So yes, you have to pay and make some kind of investment to learn these skills. Unless you want to take months, years, and figure it out on your own, it's up to you. But that, like I said, that's all a mindset thing. Only certain people are going to get it. Everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody is not meant to make a certain amount of money. Some of y'all meant to stay at the 9 to 5 and stay exactly where you're at. I'm okay with y'all doing that. That's up to y'all. But I just come on here to teach people and tell people, like, these skills that you see people talking about, and these digital products that you see people, y'all are so funny in the comments, that you see people talking about, don't be so quick to count it out, y'all. I'm just telling you. He said I should have shot my shot. I have a crush on you. What are y'all talking about in these comments? You're from Kenya. Hey, way from Kenya. Hey, from New York. Way from the NYC. I'm in Texas, y'all. It's hot out here. It is hot. Yep, it is hot. Miss Z said a year from now they will be in the same place. Damn, take it exactly. That's the thing. You'll be in the same place. And y'all know once I started, my only regret was not starting sooner. I had no other regret because I could have started a few months sooner than I did, but I procrastinated. But at least I started, right? And that was my only regret. But you're right. In a few years, they'll be thinking, "Damn, I should have did it." Some of y'all been watching me since day one. You still ain't started. And it's crazy. But you be on these lives all the time. Doing what? Wasting time? You should be on your own damn live. Teaching something that you done learned all this time, right? Like that's, I don't know. But to each his own. To each his own. Like I said, y'all, I'm here to help. I'm here to guide y'all if y'all want the help. Like I said, I started with UBC. It's a course that allows you to be an affiliate and make $400+ every time you promote it. I also have my own program, the Soft Work Code, which is a fraction of that price. That is still going to teach you the skills. I just teach it in my own way. Teach you all the skills you need to know, and then if you want to go off and create your own ebook in Canva, you can. You can learn the skills from my program. It's so many ways y'all can start. You just got to be smart when you start and start with somebody who going to at least answer your questions and be there if you need help, right? What's the link for the info? I'm gonna get it tonight or in the morning. So the links are all in my bio, Rizzle. So if you go like to my YouTube, on my main YouTube channel, you know how when you go to the profile, everything that I talk about is always gonna be linked in the bio. Because what sense would it make y'all if I'm talking about stuff and y'all don't have access to it? That's another thing. Digital products eventually turn into passive income. While you sleeping, you could be making money. People are up at night buying shit while you sleep. Y'all know how many times I wake up in the morning and I've already made money because somebody bought something off my digital product store while I was asleep. So yeah, everything's linked in the bio. No, I don't want anybody to have to wait on me. That's the whole point of having a digital asset so you can live life. Yes, you have to stay active. You have to post content. You have to keep your content fresh. But every piece of content you put out is going to build on the next piece of content. And eventually, guess what's going to happen? You got content working for you. Because I've been doing this 2 years and posting for 2 years, people still see old posts. And out of nowhere, I could be out at the store swiping my card and a notification come through. Somebody just joined UBC. Y'all, that is $424 I just made. And I'm out living my life, right? So yes, it turns into passive income over time when you once you put in the work, but you still have to make fresh content. You know what I mean? You still got to show up. And I don't think people get that. So anything you ever see me talk about is going to be linked in my bio. You can go to my bio, you can find UBC, you can find my program. You can find a few other things in my bio. Same thing for Instagram. If you go to my Instagram account, I have a link in bio. It's going to take you right to my digital product store. Sometimes I put the products in the description if I remember once I get off live. But yeah, you can't quit procrastinating, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is June. Like we're literally almost 6 months at the end of the year. And I bet, look, I don't know about y'all, but I can't believe that we already in June. I feel like 2026 just got here. Why you gonna let another year catch you and you still watching everybody else make money? And some of y'all, not just seeing me, y'all seeing a lot of people talk about it and y'all still watching. Now the people who just now hearing about it, that's different. But the ones of y'all who've been hearing it and you hear certain people, several people saying it, what you waiting on? You have nothing to lose by making an investment. If you make an investment into UBC and you buy that course, you really didn't lose anything because you gained all this information. You gained all these skills that you need to take the time to learn. That's a self-paced course past the equivalent of going to get a digital marketing degree from a college that's going to charge you thousands. Same information plus more. You're learning it from a course online versus going to school to learn marketing. Hopefully that's clicking. You have this that you can have for life and learn from it. So even if you never even tried to make a sale, you didn't lose nothing because you have all these skills that you can master if you take the time and sit down and learn them. And then the fact that you can resell UBC, and the very first time you sell it, you already made over $400. You literally made your money back. What are you losing? Nothing. And that's what I don't be getting. Y'all be watching. Y'all could have already at least made one sale and been whole by now. But y'all be watching. That's crazy. Robin, hello, I'm new to your channel. I'm Robin. What's the conversation? Hi, Robin. So we're talking about digital products and how literally they allow me to be able to quit my job. Exactly, Rizzle. Facts. But yeah, the link is always in the bio. But yeah, we're talking about digital products, digital marketing, what that is, and how I know some of y'all see it a lot and some of y'all never heard of it. But it's literally just promoting. If digital marketing, y'all, all that means is you're promoting something online. I don't care what you're selling. If you have a business and you promote online, you're doing the act of digital marketing. It's because you're doing it on the internet. That's it. Digital products, that just means you're not selling physical product like this cup. I can't touch my products. They're digital. That's the whole point. I don't want to have to touch them because I don't want to stop and go ship some shit out. I can be asleep. And when somebody buy my digital product, guess what? They're going to get it instantly by email because it's going to be a course. It's going to be an ebook. It's going to be something that they need that's going to help them. It's going to be something that they need that's going to solve a problem for them. And your content does the work for you. It's up to your content to reach those people so that they know the product is for them. So depending on how good you get at the skill is going to determine how much money you make. That's the simplest way I can put this, y'all. So even the people who sell cups, shoes, hats, clothes, and they have a business online, guess what? They're still doing digital marketing. They're just not selling a digital product. They're selling a physical product. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Why would you not want to sell a digital product? Y'all know what's happening? Most business owners who sell physical products are creating a digital product too. Because why the hell would they not? They're finding a way to create a digital product based on what they do, and they're teaching it in the form of an ebook. So those people who have businesses selling lashes, shoes, clothes, you know what they're doing? They're creating an ebook teaching people how to start a business. The people who actually want those kinds of businesses, they're creating an ebook that shows them. So not only are they selling their shoes, lashes, and all that, they have an ebook how to start an online boutique. You know how much money they probably making from that? More than they making from them damn lashes and shoes. Like that's all it is. You're taking your knowledge and you're putting it into a digital form. Or you're buying a product like UBC that's going to teach you, but then they give you the right to resell it without having to do something on your own. And you get access to a community of like-minded individuals. Like that's all I did, y'all, to learn how to do this. And I've been doing it over 2 years, so you only get better and better. Let me read some of the comments where y'all start saying I'm not. Am I near the beach, Dr. Carr? I am, kinda. It ain't the clean white beaches, but yeah, I'm near the beach. I'm near the Gulf. The Gulf of Mexico, Texas on the like, yeah. I don't live far from the beach. I can literally get to the beach in 20 minutes. It's just not the prettiest beach. It's the dirty water beach, that kind of beach. It's not the white sand and blue seas. But people still go there. Um it's a return on your investment. Exactly. And the thing is, like I always tell people, what do you have to lose if you sit at home every day and you hate your job and you struggling? So you would rather wake up every day and do the same exact thing, hoping for some miracle to fall out of the sky, versus taking a risk and investing in something that can teach you something and you can possibly change your life. Or you rather just do something that you know is going to give you the same result. Like, that's how you have to think about it, y'all. People who take risks, those are the people who make money. Millionaires, they took risks. You name a millionaire who work a 9 to 5, I'll wait. None of them. Because you know why? Millionaires, to be a millionaire, 9 to 5s were not designed to make us millionaires. If that's the case, everybody would work one. And we wouldn't be complaining. 9 to 5s are designed to keep you comfortable, just comfortable enough so you bring your ass back because you got bills to pay next week, right? That's it. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to work for somebody else for the rest of my life and get 65, whatever the freaking age is, and draw Social Security. What? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Exactly. Start almost, yeah. You have to start, you got to put in that work, and eventually it turns into passive income. That's what I'm going to tell y'all the truth. All that passive income in the start, no, baby. You got to put in some work. You're not going to get in this, and don't let nobody tell y'all gonna get in this and all of a sudden you got passive income rolling in. No, you gonna have to post some content and put in some work. Eventually it turns into passive income because people see your face enough, they see your content enough, and you have a lot of it out there over time, and eventually you can make random sales when you may be asleep or you may be on vacation on the beach drinking you a good old drink, and the next thing you know you done made $500 doing not a damn thing. Technically you did something. It's just your stuff that you already did is working for you. Make sense? That's how this works, y'all. That's how this works. Exactly. 2026 is moving super fast. It's about to be over, y'all. Ozor, how are you? Definitely talking to me. Yep, I'm telling you. Dr. Carr, I remember you being in here. You should have started a long time ago. I remember y'all names now. You can't say you ain't been in my lives because I don't have social media, so how do you go about it online? You need to get social media. You gotta get what you gonna do? Like, that's where you making your money. Don't you know on social media you're reaching people all over the world? I mean, is that making sense? Like, people who have like storefronts, their business is only gonna make so much if you only have a storefront. You're only gonna make money locally, or if somebody comes to your town. But if you don't got a website where you sell shit online too, so you need to get online. Like, you need to get on social media. You need to pick a platform. Just pick one. You don't have to be all over the place. Pick a platform, and then you set up. UBC teaches you how to set up a store, like a digital store. I use Stand Store, y'all. It's not hard. It's not even a full website. It's a store designed for digital products. Beacons, Shopify, Stand Store. And the great thing about these programs, they teach you how to do that. They teach you how to do it, like how to set it up, and then that's where your digital product sits. Like the link that you see in my bio, when y'all go to my bio and y'all find UBC, that's a Stand Store. So when I talk about products and stuff, I people have a place to go purchase. That's all it is. But you got to get on social media. You got to post, y'all. Great thing about digital products, you can do this faceless. I'm not gonna lie to y'all because I was faceless when I started. Baby, I did not show my face, and I made some money, and I was completely faceless. I was posting images of white ladies. I was getting those free stock images from like Canva and Pixabay and Pixel, whatever it was called. And I was faceless for a few months, and eventually I went face forward. And a lot of people are still faceless. Now, what I say you should go face forward, yes, but I'm not going to tell you can't make money faceless, because I know a lot of faceless people who make good money selling a digital product, and they don't even show their face. They don't even show their face. Hi, Binges. I know I messed that up, but V. I'm just gonna say V. And I don't know about UBC, but many of these courses update the info. Exactly. UBC does too. I've been in there since 2024. It's so much more stuff in there since then. That's another thing, y'all. Y'all buying something one time and you're getting updates. So when they want to add to these courses and give you new information that's coming out, guess what? You're not paying extra to get that. Ain't no upsells. I remember when I bought UBC back in 2024, there was no YouTube module. There was no Etsy module. All of that came about later. So they definitely update them. That's what the affiliate, that's why it's affiliate, so that they can keep the course updated and keep giving value. And then they do Q&A calls, y'all. They do Q&A calls, they do mindset calls. So it's like you're buying a program that you're getting lifetime access to the updates, and a community, because everybody who has bought UBC has access to a live community where you can always ask questions. Not my light dying. Where you can always ask questions. My light stay dying. But you can always ask questions and um hop on those calls that they do and have support. Like, what? to me, it's a no-brainer. Like when I first heard about UBC, I told y'all the truth. My first reaction was, what kind of shit is this? Right? I just gotta be honest because I saw people saying they woke up to $1,000 in their sleep. And I saw people with the screenshots. I made $3,000 today in a couple hours. And I'm like, coming from a 9 to 5, that sounds crazy. So I already know what some of y'all thinking. But take my advice, y'all. Look at my channel if you don't believe me. That used to be me. And then I had to realize that it's possible. They're selling a digital product. And that's why I bought the course. Y'all, I bought it from a complete stranger on Instagram. Never had a conversation with the girl. I just was following her page. Liked her content. She was always talking about UBC and she had quit her job. And I watched her for a little while though. And I was like, I gotta figure this out. And I literally went to her store and did it on a payment plan and bought the course. Never reached out, never asked a question. Got the course, got in there, started learning, started making content eventually as a complete beginner. And guess what happened? I went through my little phase of thinking, oh, ain't nobody gonna buy it from me. I'm new. Why did I guess what happened? One day I was at work. That 9 to 5 that I hate so much. I was at work and I looked at my email and somebody had bought that course from me. I had 300 followers. That's it, and I had never shown my face. I made $500 just like that. And the next thing you know, I did it again and again and again and again. And when I looked up, I made $10,000 my second month after starting by selling a course that I'd never even created because I was making content. I was posting every day. And if I can do it, and so I'm not the only one, y'all. Some people did better than me. There's people who made way more than that their first month. There's also people, it may have taken them 3, 4 months before they made their first sale, but so what? Eventually they did. Eventually they did, right? And same thing, y'all. Same exact thing. Y'all typing in these comments fast. Let me see. But yeah, Ozarb. So if you want to contact me, the best place is email or either Instagram, because YouTube, of course, does not have DMs. So I always tell people to follow my Instagram, which is linked in bio. And if you want to ask me a question or send a message, DM me over there or just email me. All my stuff is in the bio, y'all. Gulf of America. I don't know. Or did they change it? I don't even keep up with none of that stuff, y'all, because it's just so stupid. I don't even be bothered. I don't know. I try to stay away from the news. I don't know what's going on. I don't give a shit. Because they ain't finna have me stressed out. Because you guess what? They're going to do what they want to do anyway. They can care less what we got going on. Jack, you figure out if it's black friendly. If the course is not created by a black person, for one. Y'all weird. Let me go ahead and block you because I ain't nobody shorty. You must be talking to somebody else. Yeah, that's true. We actually have it. Exactly. Even if the thing about it is, y'all, some of y'all mindset is never gonna be there to be successful. I'm just sorry. I hate to say it. Only you know who you are. And that's the big thing. Like in my course that I created, the software code, the first thing I talk about in it is identity and mindset. Because at the end of the day, you can have UBC, you can have whatever it is you want. You can have all the information at your fingertips and know exactly what to do. But if you have a sorry mindset, guess what? You're never going to be successful because you're going to always think you can't do it. So it takes you fixing your mindset and realizing the same way you see such and such making thousands, why not you? They ain't special. Nobody's special. They just did something different. They tried something different and they put in the work. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. But yep, y'all. Any more last minute questions that are common sense? Good questions, not BS questions. That some of y'all in here saying crazy stuff. Yeah, so many people are very much so creative and they don't realize it. People have a lot to teach and offer, but nobody can convince you of that. You have to know it. You have to know it. Nobody can convince you. But yeah, y'all, any last minute questions? I'm about to get off of here in like the next 2 minutes. If anybody is interested in learning more, wanting to get started, y'all, UBC is linked in my bio. You don't need to ask me where it's at. Every time I talk about something, it's linked in my bio. Stop making excuses by constantly asking the same question over and over and over. Use common sense. Use the senses God gave you. When people have a bio, go to it. It's linked in the bio. UBC is there and the software code, which is the program I created. Pick one, figure it out. UBC will allow you to resell. You can get that course, you can learn the skills, you can resell. You have support. You got my support if you need help. No reason not to be starting and starting from somewhere. If you want to reach out to me and ask a question, y'all, DM me on Instagram. Guess what my Instagram link is at? Somebody tell me. In the bio. It's in the bio too, y'all. Like, y'all be killing me. Like, sometimes you gotta be self-motivated. Do a little research. If once you get off of here, if something pops up in your head and you like, well, dang, I don't know what she meant by that. If I said a word you don't understand, guess what you can do? You got a phone. I know all y'all got a phone because y'all on here. Get your ass on Google or Chat GPT or Claude and ask. Don't sit there and waddle in it. Like, ask. Like, sometimes you just have to take initiative. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. Take the initiative on your own. Um, I used to go live a lot, Miss Z, but now I was on here yesterday, so it really just depends. I try to do at least 3, 4 lives a week. It's just I don't have a set time and day, so I just do it when I feel like it. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to like doing live more often, but yeah. And I have a lot on my channel, y'all. So if y'all want to watch the previous lives, all of my lives that I do, I keep them up. I don't delete them. So you can go back and look at all of them if you wanted to. I mean, I don't think that's necessary, but they're there. They're there, y'all. They are there. Jack Fisher, guess what? You're gone. They are there. Whoever gave me the gift, thank you. I didn't even see it until I looked at the top. Thank y'all for the likes too. But yep, y'all. So that's it. That's all I got. I feel like I said a lot. Um, what I don't even know what you're talking about. That's what I be talking about. Y'all just yeah, some of y'all got so much time on your hand to just jump in people's lives and be silly. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Thank you, Miss Z. One of the few in here with some sense. Thank you. Y'all, it's crazy because being in this online space was just heavy. I remember when I first started. I mean, I'm still nice. I'm still nice, y'all. I'm still nice. I don't cuss much. Now, will I cuss? Absolutely, but I don't cuss much. But I used to be just so nice and overly just like now. I will block people so quick. I don't give a shit. You can get blocked. Say something crazy, you're blocked. This is my page, and that's how y'all need to be. Don't let social media scare y'all and intimidate y'all. That's your page. That's your platform. If you create and you don't like somebody and what they saying on your comments in it, guess what you can do? Block their ass. It's that simple. Poof, be gone. It's that simple, y'all. I don't. It is what it is. Because one thing about it, people always gonna have something to say, whether you're doing something right, whether you're doing something wrong. And you always gonna have bots. You always gonna have trolls, like the ones that's been in here, the few that's been in here, saying crazy stuff. That's all the time. All the time. The fact that Arvin asked me if I'm okay, I'm gonna go ahead and block you just for that. You see what I'm saying? Use your free will. The fact that you asked me if I'm okay, you're blocked. Because what do you mean? Are you okay? Use your free will and start blocking people. Okay, y'all, I'm done. Let me stop. You made the cut. You made the cut so far. You skating though. Some of y'all get missed. Some of y'all get missed because I don't be paying no attention. But don't push it. Don't push me, right? Yeah. See, Warner. I don't even know how to say the name. Gone, just like that. Comment never even got read out loud, but he gone. He or she. Thank you. People will have you. This internet will have you acting like this. Okay, you gotta. I'm telling y'all. Gone. But y'all, I feel like I did a good live. I feel like I gave a lot of value. Like I said, if you came in late, go back, rewatch it. I'm gonna leave it up. I talked about UBC. I talked about my own program. Both of them are linked in the bio. If y'all got additional questions or if anybody comes across the live later and has a question, y'all put it in the comments. I respond to most of my comments. I ain't gonna say all because there's gonna be somebody on here. Wait, you skip mine. I'm human. I try to respond to all my comments. Put a comment down there. I'll come back and answer it, or I'll do a live. And if you want to send me a message, DM me on Instagram in the bio. That's all I got, y'all. I watch your old lives just to see. See, look, just crazy. Crazy. You see how I quit reading? You're not getting any type of presence or recognition over here. That's it, y'all. Yeah, send me a message on Instagram because YouTube has no DM, has no direct message feature. So you can email me. My email is linked. It should be linked. If not, y'all look in the description of my videos. They're down there. But if you have Instagram, just DM me on Instagram. And my Instagram link is in my bio. And my email address is in my bio. You'll see it. So that's how. But y'all, I am about to go. Hopefully, thank you, Miss Z. Hopefully, y'all, the people who've been watching are serious about starting. Move, do something. Don't let another week pass you by and you still contemplate, because why not, y'all? The same way you see me making money online, you see all. I know y'all seen other people, because there's a lot of people, not just here in the U.S. but everywhere, making money online with a digital product. It could be you. It could be you, y'all. I literally made so much money selling UBC, a course that I didn't even create. But thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a good and happy look. I don't even know what day it is, y'all. The fact that I don't work a 9 to 5, I never know what day it is. So let me check. It's Tuesday. So I hope y'all have a great and happy Tuesday. And I will see y'all in my next live.